So today I learned a lesson that was too good to keep to myself, and that is this. As the end is accepted, you grow virtually indifferent to anything that used to seem like a threat to your manifestation. When you accept the end, the wish fulfilled, as Neville Goddard teaches, you literally feel indifferent to anything that looks like failure. Let's talk about it. I found myself in this critical, pivotal point many times before, and even present day. And what I realize is the more that I tune in to what feels more like my true self, my higher self, the less that I am reactive to my reality, the less that I really get bothered by things that used to bother me, the less I fear failure, the less I fear lack, the less I fear anything that used to be the boogeyman on any topic. And I grow indifferent to those things. And I realize that in my growing indifferent, I release attachment. I'm no longer attached to the outcome. I know that my good is here for me now because God would not give me the vision otherwise. But I'm not holding on to it for dear life because I'm trying to get away from something else. I'm trying to escape my reality. I totally and fully accept that it is what it is. Whatever is happening, it is what it is. It does not belong to me. It is a state of which I am passing through. Just like Neville says, we are all in and out of states of consciousness. None of the states belong to us, but we do get to experience them and we can pass through. We can pass through fairly quickly, or we could pass through with some friction and some resistance and stay a little longer. You get to decide. So for me, as I step into the embodiment of acceptance, that my end is absolutely so, I do not care when or how, my indifference level grows. And I start to care a lot less about what other people think, about some of the chatter in my own head about what will happen if this goes wrong, or what about this and what about that, and what if you don't have enough this and what if you don't have enough that. I don't give that voice the main stage to run anything anymore. I let it be. So I'm not just accepting what's out there in my 3D reality. I'm also accepting what's within me. I accept that I have fears, or I experience fearful thoughts because I'm moving through states of consciousness. I accept that certain thoughts belong to certain states of consciousness, but I don't allow myself to identify with those thoughts. I don't say, I am thinking that. I say, oh, that's an interesting thought. So I can let it go. I can release it. And just as well as I can release the thoughts that don't align me with my highest identity, I'm not attached to it. That detachment allows me to not even be consumed by what I fear. It allows me to move with freedom and ease and to flow, even in the face of chaos. As I always talk about, practice makes mastery. Repetition is king. It's how we learn, but not just our intellectual minds. It's how our bodies learn as well. The more we give it a taste of fulfillment, the more we accept the end, the more you grow indifferent to the fears of possible failure or to the fears of any threat to your manifestation. But that's it. That's all. You got this.